Hi everybody, it's me Julia. I'm back finally with a very long-awaited new cooking video. I know that it's been a long time since I've made one, and I'd like to start to get more into making cooking videos that require some preparation. Start trying to treat it a little bit more like a job and actually plan and schedule some cooking videos and some blog posts on my Getting Stuffed blog. So this video will actually go in both places. This video is for one of my favorite dishes right now, and it's basically a grilled vegetable couscous salad that's warm, and you can serve it with any number of things. Tonight you'll see us serve it with some barbecued salmon. The inspiration for this video actually came from a colleague of mine at work, because she has mentioned before that she doesn't really like couscous because she doesn't really know what to do with it, and I love couscous, and I think once you know kind of a simple way to prepare it, it kind of opens your mind to new ways that you can do it, and it's really awesome. You'll see here mixed with all the nice fresh vegetables of the season, so stay tuned and let's get cooking. Yes, please. So we've got our medium-sized onion in here with about a clove of garlic. I've got it on medium, just under medium. And we're just going to leave these in here to sweat and caramelize. Turn it up a little bit so it actually sounds like it's cooking. And then I'm going to cut up the rest of the vegetables. After the onions are done caramelizing, I'm going to take them out of the pan and put in our vegetables. I'm going to use some local asparagus, which is in season right now. Couscous. So in this bowl, I have 1 cup of medium, clunk clunk, medium ground couscous. Yummy. Look good. Love it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to boil a cup of chicken stock. So I'm going to put that in the microwave. Please ignore my messy kitchen. I mean, part of the reason why I find a lot of people don't like couscous is they don't know how to season it, or they don't realize that you can season it. So I treat this as I would treat pasta, as I would treat rice, as I would treat potatoes, you know, any of your regular, like, starchy side dishes. It's a pinch of salt to start, because you got to realize, like, there is no flavor in this couscous at all. When it starts, it soaks up all the flavor of whatever it is that you're cooking. Okay, then to add a little bit of heat, I'm going to take some chili pepper. I love these herbs that come in like a squeezy tube like that. You just keep them in the fridge. So I've got a little bit of red pepper in there. That'll add some nice heat. Not a lot, so that it's all like really hot, but it adds like a nice kind of depth to a nice depth of flavor. And we've got some parsley. Okay, so now we're going to take our chicken stock, pour it over the couscous. Then I like to take a fork, mix them around. Then we're going to steam it by covering the bowl with saran wrap. And you leave it for 5 minutes, and the couscous is done. While the couscous is steaming, we're going to finish the rest of our vegetables. I've decided I'm just going to leave these onions in the pan. They're caramelized now. Throw in a little bit more olive oil for the rest of the vegetables. And what we're cooking here is some asparagus and some zucchini. So I'm going to start with the zucchini because it's a little bit thicker, needs a little bit longer to cook. So we're just going to saute these up until they're slightly soft. And you can also do this on barbecue if you want to give them that nice grilled flavor. But it's too loud outside to videotape. I've seasoned these with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Just like to keep it fairly simple. And once you get all this stuff into the couscous, you get a really nice, rich, kind of nutty, savory flavor out of it. A little bit of lemon juice squeezed over top of here would be great. Okay, so if you're looking for a more extensive list of ingredients, this is what I've used. I've got 1 small sweet onion sliced. I've got a clove of garlic minced in here. I've got 1 small bunch of small asparagus cut into thirds. And I have 2 small to medium-sized zucchini that I just cut in half and sliced. Then in here, steaming away, we've got 1 cup of medium ground couscous, or medium-sized couscous. Probably half a teaspoon of parsley, like just the, you can use fresh. If you were using fresh, I would use like a handful of parsley. And then we've got about 1/8 of a teaspoon of red chili paste in there as well. And 1 cup of chicken stock, boiled chicken stock. At this point, I'm just going to toss in a small handful of corn, frozen corn even. Okay, so 5 minutes has gone by and this couscous is steamy. So what we do is, after you take that off, I just fluff it up with a fork so that it's not, because it kind of gets stuck together. And this will help distribute that parsley and the chili paste. So now these vegetables that you can hear, perfect now. They've got a little bit of color on them. They've softened a little bit, but they're still crunchy, and they've got that bright green flavor. We're going to turn off the element. And we're going to add the vegetables to the couscous. Okay, just to finish up now, we're going to mix these all together. And then we just season to taste. So they're going to need a little bit more olive oil because the couscous can be a little dry. And you don't want to have dry couscous. But if you have enough oil on your vegetables, you might not need it. Just a little bit more though. So take my olive oil. And I'm a salt fiend, so a little bit more salt. I know it looks like a lot, but as I said, that Malden sea salt is very mild, really nice, very flavorful as opposed to like salty. Give it a little taste. Mmm. That's perfect. Vegetables are still crunchy. Corn is nice and sweet. Asparagus is so fresh. Couscous has soaked up all those flavors. A little bit more olive oil to finish because it soaks up into the couscous for sure. And you get a little tang with that chili. Now you can serve this hot, or you can just leave it on the counter and serve it at room temperature, which is what I'm doing tonight. And we're going to serve it with some green beans and salmon. But not me. Okay, so we're going to finish off. You can see here in the bowls, we've got the couscous, got some green beans, and some fresh tomatoes cut up, just to add a little bit of coolness and freshness. And we're going to top the whole thing with a nice fillet of barbecued salmon. It's really hot off the barbecue. And there you go. That's our dinner. Hope you try it and enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody.